All right, jumping on in today, we're going to start off with our warm-up. All right, getting that body all warmed up this morning. All right, starting out with our hands up nice and high, reaching up to the sky, and just coming on, bending down, touching those toes. Let's stretch out those hamstrings, bending through that waist, bending through those hips, coming down and touching those toes all the way down, alternating right side and left side. Good. We'll go one more on each side here, one more coming down on the right, and then one more coming down on the left. Good. And then get a nice wide stance here. We're going to bring those fingertips down to the ground, and then just rotate that torso, reaching that hand up into the air, rotating through that torso, opening up the chest, opening up those hips, reach on up to the sky, and alternate to the other side. Good. We're going to go one more on each side, bringing that right side up nice and high, and then one more, bringing that left side nice and high, all the way up. Good. All right. And then we're going to bring those feet back together and stretching out our quads, alternating right leg and left leg, just pulling that heel up to the butt, alternating legs, back and forth, right side, then left side, just stretching out those thighs, stretching out those quads, back and forth. Here we'll go one more on each side, one more on my left, and then one more coming up with that right leg. Good. All right. And we're going to pull those knees up to our chest, stretching out those glutes. Pull it on up, alternating right side and left side. Nice big pull there, stretching out those glutes, pulling it up to the chest. Good. Back and forth. And we'll go one more on each side here. One more, pulling up my left, and one more pulling up the right. Good. All right. Coming up into our hurdles, we're going to drive that knee up and then rotate to the side. Drive the knee up, rotate to the side, activating those muscles on the outside of those hips, those external rotators, up and over to the side. Good. We'll go one more on each side here, one more on the left, rotate it out, one more on the right, rotate it out. Good. All right. And coming up, we're going to get our nice little kicks. Coming up and down, stretching out those hamstrings some more, kicking those legs out in front of the body, trying to touch those toes, right foot and left foot, kicking on up, alternating sides. Good. Nice. Back and forth, stretch out those hamstrings. We'll go one more on each side here, one more on our right, and one more on the left. Good. All right. And bringing it up top, we're going to stretch out or one of those arms. Getting those arms out to the side and starting with our small circles. Starting out with our small circles, coming around nice and small. All right, getting a little bit bigger with those circles. Keeping those shoulders pulled back. Good, and we're going to go medium size with those circles. Coming around, not too big, not too small. Nice medium size here. And then all the way, nice big circles. Nice big circles. 3, 2, and 1. Good, shake those arms out. And going in reverse direction, going in the opposite direction. All right, starting out with those small circles, coming around. Small circles and start out getting a little bit bigger with those circles, keeping those shoulder blades pulled back. And then nice medium size with those circles, coming around and around we go. Not too big, not too small. And then nice and big all the way. Nice and big all the way. 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, shake those arms out. And getting our shoulder shrugs, pulling those shoulders up. And then rotating back. Nice big circles with those shoulders. Shrug them up to the ears and then pull those shoulders back. All the way up to the ears, then shrug those shoulders back. Good. 3, 2, and 1. And we're going to go opposite direction. Pull the shoulders back first and then shrug forward. Pull the shoulders back first. Squeeze those shoulder blades together and then shrug it on forward. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right. And we're going to stretch those shoulders out. Bring that arm across that body. Hug that arm nice and close to the chest. Good. And then going over to the other side. Quick stretch. Just going one, then the other. And we're going to go back to the other side. Back to that first arm. Bring it across that body. Stretching it close to that chest. Stretching out that shoulder. And then one more back to that second side. One more back to that second side. Pulling across that body. Good, good, good. All right. And coming up overhead, we're going to stretch out those triceps. Pulling that elbow down, back behind the head. Good. And then over to the other side. Over to the other side. Stretching out that tricep, stretching out that upper arm, stretching out that shoulder. Good, good, good. All right. And then back to the first side. Back to the first side. Pulling that arm down. Good. All right. Stretching out that arm. And then one more back over that second side. One more back over that second side. Pulling that elbow down. and behind the head, good, all right, and shaking those arms out, getting to our side bend here, bringing that arm up over that body, reaching all the way over, reach all the way over onto the side, stretching out that torso, stretching out that rib cage, and then we're gonna come over to the other side, coming over onto the other side, reach that arm all the way, reach, extending that body, good, and then back up over onto the first side, reach it on up over, good, all right. Extend that body, stretch out that rib cage, stretch out those hips, and then one more back over onto the second side. One more back over on that second side, reaching that arm all the way over, stretch it on out, good. All right, and then back up to the top, good. All right, shake it on out. All warmed up today. All right, today's workout, little starting off the week out right. Got a little Monday fun day. All right, nice little fun workout for the morning. We're doing a nice little ease into the week as I've been doing for some of the Mondays. We're throwing it into normal setup that we do in the studio. A little 60 seconds on, 30 seconds off. I got 8 different exercises. We're going to do 4 on the floor on our mat, and then we're going to do 4 on our feet doing our legs. We're going to do the legs first and then work our way onto the mat. I got 60 seconds for each exercise. We're going to be doing 2 rounds all the way through. You can choose to do the active break with me. I got the 30 seconds active break today for both movements. We only got 2 different active break exercises, one from the floor and then one while we're up. So the 8 different exercises that we're going to do today. On the floor, we're going to do essentially 2 different exercises, just right and left. We're going to start out doing the right side, doing a side lunge, coming down into a side lunge, and then popping up, tapping our foot, just alternating back and forth, shifting that weight onto that right side, then popping up into the middle, tapping that right foot as we come back up to the center. And then we're going to do a curtsy lunge, stepping back, so that right foot is going to stay still. And then we're going to step back into a curtsy, coming up and down, just trying to tap that knee to the ground as low as we can go, keeping that weight on that right leg. Then we're going to shift over onto the left side, doing the left leg side lunge, left leg curtsy. All right, our active break for all of those in between for that 30 seconds. We're going jumping jacks, coming up and down. You can do a regular jumping jack, or if you want to today, you can do that modified jumping jack going back and forth, just keeping that body moving. All right, then we're going to come down to the mat. And we're going to start out on our mat, doing a little ab work. We're going to do a double oblique crunch. We haven't done that one in a little while. We're going to do, so you're going to stay upright on this one, and then your feet are going to come back and forth. So we're just going to stabilize ourselves with our hands if you want to. All right, and we're just going to shift to the right. Our heels come into the left. Then we're extending back out, shift to the left, and the heels come to the right. So you're just going to alternate sides back and forth, keeping those abs tight. And you can use those hands to stabilize on your side. All right, then we're going to go into a seated dip. Hands go into the ground, tuck the feet in, and you're just going to try to push that butt up off the mat, pushing through the palms, the heels of the palms, getting that butt up off the mat, getting those triceps working in the back of those arms. If that one's going to bother anybody's wrists or shoulders, you can just go into a standard plank instead, all right, just engaging those abs instead for that one. Then we're going to come back onto our backs, doing a flutter kick, legs out, and then we're just going to alternate straight legs coming up and down. All right, straight legs coming up and down on that one, engaging those abs. And then we're going to finish out on this one with W's. So we're going to go arms up at 90 degrees. So elbows are at 90 degrees, armpits are at 90 degrees. And we're just going to go palms facing behind you, and then rotating those arms up so those palms are facing in front. So we're just rotating those arms up and down, working out those shoulders, working out the rotator cuff in those shoulders, behind those arms, in the scapula, in those upper shoulder areas. Our resting break for this one, for everything on the floor, we're going to do a straight leg hip bridge. So we're just going to keep our butt up off the ground. Feet are all the way out, fully extended legs. I got air between my butt and the ground, and it's going to bring one leg up at a time, pushing those heels into the ground. All right, the further in your feet are, the more bend you have in your knees for those bridges, the easier that's going to be. All right, so if it's too challenging, having your legs fully extended out, then the further in you have those heels, the easier that's going to be. All right, so we're going to start out up on the floor, doing those lunges, side lunges, and curtsy lunges with the jumping jacks. All right, so we're going to get it started in 10 seconds here. All right, getting those legs ready. Be a nice quick one today. All right, so starting out with that right side, stepping out to that right side in 3, 2, and 1. We're stepping out to that right side lunge, and then popping up to the middle. Step out to that side lunge, then up to that middle, shifting that weight over onto that right side, pushing off that right foot, that right heel, and then coming up to the middle. Good. Down and back up. Good. Pushing that butt back as you come down. Keep that left leg straight that whole time. Keep that left leg straight that whole time. All right. And we're just pushing off all the way up. Good. Pushing off all the way up. All right. Good. Nice. Keeping that left leg straight. Pushing off with that right leg. Sitting back as you go down. And then just trying to tap that right foot as you come up to the top. Tapping that right foot as you come up to the top. Shifting that weight over to that right side. And back up. Good. Nice. Now we're going to go into those jumping jacks coming up next in 3, 2, and 1. All right, coming up, jumping jacks. Get that active rest period. Good. All right, arms up, legs out, arms in, legs in, up and down. Good. Stand on those toes. You can either do that regular jumping jack or the modified jumping jack if you want to, or you can take that full break if you need it. All right, up and out. Good. We're going to go into those curtsy lunges next. Curtsy lunges with that right leg forward and that left leg back in 3, 2, and 1. All right, right leg forward, left leg back. We're just coming up and back down. Just keeping that weight forward on that right leg, keeping that left leg back behind you, going down and pushing off through that right heel. Pushing off through that right heel, down and up. Good. All right. Keeping that weight forward into that right leg. Inhale as we go down. Exhale as we come up. Inhale as we go down. Exhale as we come up. Pushing off through that right heel, through that right leg, the leg that's in the front. Getting all that work in. The leg in the front. Getting all that extra work in. Good. All right. Keep going here. Keep going here. Down and back up. Down and back up. Good. All right. We're going to go back into those jumping jacks coming up in 3, 2, and 1. All right. Back into those jumping jacks, up and down. Standing on those toes. Jumping jacks, up and down. Good. Arms up, legs out, arms in, legs in. All right. We can do that regular jumping jack, the modified jumping jack, or if you need that full break, you can take that as well. All right. Going on to that left side lunge next. Left side lunge coming up. Right, stepping out to that left side. In 3, 2, and 1. All right, left side, lunging out to the side, and then tapping that left foot in the middle. Keeping that right leg straight that whole time. Keep that right leg straight the whole time, just pushing off with that left leg. Coming up out of that side lunge. The lower you go into that side lunge, the harder that's going to be. The lower you go into that side lunge, the harder it's going to be. Sink down nice and deep into that, and then you got to push a little bit more force into that movement to come all the way back up to tap that foot into the middle. Good. Down and up. Nice. Keeping that right leg straight, sinking down into that side lunge. Keeping that right leg straight, sinking down into that side lunge. Getting all that work in onto that left side. That left leg is the primary mover, the primary workhorse on this one. All right, down and up. Going into those jumping jacks in 3, 2, and 1. All right, back into those jacks. Back into those jacks. Up and down. Good. All right. Moving those arms, moving those legs, moving those arms, and moving those legs. Good. All right. Nice. Keep at it here. Keep at it here. Keep going. Get that active break, regular jacks, modified jacks, or if you need that full break, take it. All right, up and down. Good. Next up, we got that curtsy lunge on that left side. Curtsy lunge on that left side in 3, 2, and 1. All right, left leg in front, and then we're just stepping back with that right, going up and down. Keeping those feet in the same spot. Keeping those feet in the same spot, down and up. Keeping that weight into that front leg. Keeping that weight into that front leg, dropping it down, and then coming on up. Dropping it down, and then coming on up. Good. Down. Trying to get that right knee as close to the ground as you can. Keeping that weight forward into that left leg. Keeping that weight forward to that left leg and pushing off through that left heel. Feel that in the left quad, the left glute, all right, in that butt. Good, going down and up, good. All right, keep going here. Keep going here, all right? No active break on this one. We're gonna take the 30 seconds to get down to our mat, to get ready for those double oblique crunches in 3, 2, and 1. Good, all right, take a breather. All right, we're gonna go down to our mats. Going down to our mats, onto our butts, all right, and getting ready to work those abs. Getting ready to work those abs, all right, leaning back, hands by our side, and we're tucking those heels in, going side to side. Tucking those heels in, going side to side. All right, we're gonna get it started in 3, 2, and 1. All right, lean it back, and we're going right to left. Lean it back, going right to left. Good, nice. Just tuck those heels in, shift to the left, and tuck those heels into the right. Shift to the right, tuck those heels into the left. Good. Extend those legs out, and then bring them back in. Extend those legs out, and then bring them back in. Good, all right? If you need to, you can take a break in the middle there, putting those feet on the floor if you need to, all right? If you need to take that break in the middle, then take it. All right, we're just going back and forth, going back and forth. Good, all right, alternating right and left, alternating right and left, keeping those abs tight and shifting those legs from side to side, shifting those legs from side to side with that weight going the opposite direction, with your body weight going the opposite direction. All right, we're going to go into those straight leg hip bridges in 3, 2, and 1. Laying all the way out, heels into the ground, and we're just lifting one leg up at a time. Lifting one leg up at a time, keeping that butt up off of the mat. Keeping that butt up off of that mat, pushing those heels into the ground. Pushing those heels into the ground, tighten up those hamstrings, tighten up those glutes. All right, good. Remember, the closer in your heels are, the easier that's going to be. All right, we're going to go into those seated dips next in 3, 2, and 1. Tucking those feet in and pushing that butt up off the mat. Tuck those feet in and pushing that butt up off the mat, coming down and up. Good. Tap that butt and then extend those arms to get that body up off that mat. Touch that butt and then extend those arms to get that butt up off of that mat. If you need to, like I said before, you can do a plank instead. All right, if this is going to bother anybody's wrists or shoulders or elbows, you can just sit into that plank instead as an opposing motion. All right, down and up, tapping that butt to the ground. Working those arms here, working those arms. Extend those arms to get that body up off of that mat. Extend those arms to get that butt up off of that mat. Good, down and up. Good, good, good. All right, we got our active break again coming up with those single leg bridges in 3, 2, and 1. All right, fully extend that body, heels into the ground, and then kicking one leg up after the other. All right, kicking one leg up after the other, up and down. The closer those heels are in towards that body, the easier that's going to be. Just trying to keep that butt up off that mat the whole time, alternating right leg and left leg, keeping those abs tight, back and forth. Good. Next up, we got those flutter kicks. Next up, we got those flutter kicks in 3, 2, and 1. All right, hands can go under the butt for this one, and legs come up and down. Legs come up and down. All right. Now it's like doing that hip bridge without having that butt up in the air. All right. Up and down. Keep those abs tight. Keep those legs out. Good. Keep going here. Keep working those abs. Alternating right leg and left leg. Alternating right leg and left leg. Keep those shoulders into the ground. Keeping those hands under the butt here. All right. Get a little extra leverage there so we don't put as much pressure on that lower back. coming up and down with those legs, coming up and down with those legs, keeping those abs tight, moving those legs, alternating one after the other, alternating one after the other, good, all right, now we're gonna go back into those hip bridges in 3, 2, and 1, all right, heels into the ground, and we're kicking those legs up one at a time, heels into the ground, kicking those legs up one at a time, digging those heels into the ground, good, 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 keep going here, legs coming up nice and high, and pushing on into the ground, good, all right, next one we got are those W's, next one we got are those W's, we're gonna go onto our knees for this one, all right, coming up in 3, 2, and 1, all right, onto our knees, and then we got those elbows coming up, and rotating those arms, all right, elbows at 90 degrees, armpits at 90 degrees, and we're just rotating those arms, keeping those shoulder blades pulled back, keep those shoulders pulled back, and just rotating those arms all the way through, rotating those arms all the way through, coming up and back down, control that motion, we don't have to go for speed on this one, you just want to stay in control, keeping those arms at 90 degrees, and rotating all the way through, keeping those abs tight, chin is tucked in, all right, sitting back on those heels, good, nice, keep going up and down, rotating those arms, up and down, rotating those arms, trying not to move those upper arms at all, you're just rotating through that shoulder socket, good, down and up, good, nice, almost there, we got one more on those hip bridges coming up in 3, 2, and 1, laying back down onto our backs, all right, one more on those hip bridges, one more on those hip bridges, coming up and back down, digging those heels into the mat. The straighter those legs are, the harder that's going to be. Keeping those abs nice and tight, pushing into that mat with those heels. Feel those hamstrings contract in the back of those legs as that other leg comes up. All right, feel those hamstrings contract in the back of those legs as that opposing leg comes up. And we're going to rest it out in 3, 2, and 1. Take a breather, all right? We got a nice minute break here, and then we're going to start that all over again. We're going to start up all over again. That's one circuit down, one circuit to go. All right, so we're going to start out back with those side lunges, all right, on that right side. All right, 30 seconds here, 30 seconds. All right, enjoy your break here, catch your breath. Grab some water if you need it. Always good to stay hydrated. Keep that body hydrated. Take water in before you need it, all right? 15 seconds, 15 seconds. We're gonna start up again on that right side, doing that side lunge, stepping onto that right side, keeping that left leg straight, tapping that right foot into the middle, all right? In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, all right, stepping down into that side lunge and popping up, stepping onto that side lunge and popping up, good, all right, shift that weight back onto that right leg, all right, that right heel takes that weight, pushing that butt back behind you, and just pushing off with that right leg, coming up to the middle, tapping that right foot with that left hand, tapping that right foot with that left hand, sinking that weight down onto that right side, and then propelling your body up off of the floor, all right, with that whole right side. Good, using that right leg all the way through. Keeping that left leg straight, that body weight just shifts to that right side, and then tapping that right foot as you come up, all right? Nice wide stance, the lower you go into that lunge, the harder that's gonna be. The more distance your body is traveling, the more those muscles are gonna work over that distance. Good, we're gonna go into jumping jacks in 3, 2, and 1. All right, coming up into those jacks. Coming up into those jacks, keeping that body moving. All right, keeping that heart rate up. Arms up, legs out. Arms in, legs in. Good, all right, down and up. Good, all right. Keep that body moving. Regular jumping jacks, modified jumping jacks, or if you need that whole break, take it, all right? And we're gonna go to that curtsy lunge on that right side. Coming up next, curtsy lunge with that right leg in front in 3, 2, and 1. All right, right leg in front, and we're just gonna curtsy coming down and up. Curtsy coming down and up, dropping that left knee down as low as you can go. Dropping that left knee down as low as you can go. Keeping that weight into that right leg. All right, keeping that weight forward, pushing off through that right heel. Feel yourself keep that weight into that right heel as you come down, and then pushing back up. All right, down, and then pushing back up. Not putting any extra weight into that back leg. You just want to keep that weight forward into that front leg as you go down and up, just dropping that left knee as close to the ground as you can. Good, down, back up, inhale as we go down, exhale as we come up. Inhale as we go down, exhale as we come up. Good, all right. Gonna go back into those jumping jacks in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back into those jacks. Back into those jacks, up and down. Good, arms coming up, legs going out, legs come in, arms come in. Good, hopping it out. Or you can get, like I said before, that modified jumping jack. Or if you need that full break, you can do it there, all right? Now we're gonna go on to that left side next. Left side, going into that side lunge. All right, shifting that weight onto that left side. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, stepping out onto that left leg, and then back up to the middle, tapping that left foot. All right, right hand taps that left foot, shifting that weight all the way back up to the middle, propelling that body back up off of that floor. Good, going into that wide stance, shifting that weight into that left side, pushing off of that left heel, using those quads, using those glutes. All right, the lower you go, the harder that's going to be. The lower you go, the harder that's going to be, the more that body is working over that distance. Good, down and up. Good, inhale as we go down, exhale as we come up, pushing ourselves off of that ground. Good, all right, keep going here, shifting that weight to that left side, sinking on down, and then popping up, sinking on down, and then popping up. Good, all right. Keep going here. We're going to go jumping jacks again in 3, 2, and 1. All right. Back into those jumping jacks. Back into those jumping jacks. Up and back down. Good. Arms come up. Legs go out. Hopping it out. Keep that heart rate up. Good. Keep that body moving. Keep that body moving. All right. We got the regular ones. You can always do the modified jumping jacks if need be, or you can always take that break all the way through. All right. We got those curtsy lunges coming up next with that left leg forward. Curtsy lunges in 3, 2, and 1. All right, left leg forward, right leg back. We're just going down and up, trying to get that right knee as close to the ground as you can, getting that full range of motion all the way down, keeping that weight into that left leg. Keeping that weight into that left leg, going down and up. Good, keep that weight forward. Not letting that weight go back into that back leg, even as you come up all the way to the top. Keep that body a little bit more forward into that left leg, so that left leg just takes all the weight there. All right, that left leg just takes all the weight, going down, pushing through that left heel. Feel your quads and your glutes in that left side, getting that work in. Good, down and then back up. Nice, keep going here. Keeping that weight into that left heel, down and up, trying to get that right knee as close to the ground as you can. Good. Now we're going to take a nice break in 3, 2, and 1. All right, taking a breather, no jumping jacks. We're going down to our mat, getting ready for those oblique crunches on those alternating sides, the double oblique crunch. All right, sitting onto our butts, hands by our side. And we're going to shift that weight side to side. Shift that weight from side to side, tucking those heels in 3, 2, and 1. All right, alternating right side and left side. Alternating right side and left side. Good, back and forth. Tuck those heels in to the butt. Shift to the left. Heels come into the right. Shift to the right. Heels come into the left. All right, good, back and forth, using those hands to help stabilize that body. Use those hands to help stabilize that body, keeping those abs nice and tight. All right, just shifting that body onto one cheek and bringing those legs in. Then shift that body onto the other cheek and then shifting those legs back in. Good. Alternating right and left, back and forth. Good. Keep going here. Keep going here. It's a nice long 60 seconds on this one. Long 60 seconds going back and forth. 10 more seconds to go. 10 more seconds. And we're going to those hip bridges, keeping those heels into the ground in 3, 2, and 1. All right, laying out and digging those heels into the ground, kicking those legs up one at a time, keeping those abs tight and keeping those hamstrings nice and tight there too. All right, hamstrings are activated as you lift that leg up, alternating sides, pushing that heel into the ground, tightening up those hammies, tightening up those glutes. Good, up and back down. Good. All right, keep going here. We got those seated dips coming up. Seated dips coming up in 3, 2, and 1. All right, popping up. Feet come in, and we're just going up off of the mat. Tap that butt to the mat, and then pushing up and off. Pushing up through those heels of the palms, extending those arms, and just getting that butt up off of that mat. Just getting that butt up off of that mat. Extend those arms. Feel that in those triceps, in the back of those upper arms. Feel that in those triceps, in the back of those upper arms. Getting that body up off of that mat. All right, getting that butt up as high as you can. Getting that butt up as high as you can. Pushing through the heels of the palms. Extending those arms. All right, locking those arms out through those elbows. Pushing up and off. Pushing up and off. Good, good. Keep going here. Keep going here. We're going to go back into those hip bridges in less than 10. Back into those hip bridges. All right, in 3, 2, and 1. Lay out. All right, legs coming up and down. Laying out, legs coming up and down. Pushing through those heels and lifting those legs up. Pushing through those heels and lifting those legs up. Good. Alternate right and left. Alternate right and left. All right, keeping that butt up off of that mat. Keeping that butt up off of that mat. Good. Keep pushing through. Keep pushing through. Alternating one, then the other. Alternating one, then the other. Good. All right. Going into those flutter kicks in 3, 2, and 1. Excuse me. All right. And legs coming up and back down. Legs coming up and back down. All right. Hands under the butt and alternating right leg and left leg. Right leg and left leg. Good. All right. Just moving those legs. Keeping those legs straight. Keeping those legs straight. All right, good. You can go at your own speed here. You can go as slow or as fast as you want to. As slow or as fast as you want to. Moving those legs. All right, just keep those legs moving. Just keep those legs moving. Good. Up and back down. Up and back down. Keeping those abs tight. Shoulders into the ground. Keep those hands under the butt. All right, keep moving. Keep those legs moving. Up and back down, keeping those abs tight. All right, nothing touches the ground yet with those legs. All right, you're gonna keep at it. We're gonna go back into those hip bridges in 3, 2, and 1. All right, dig those heels into the ground and then keep that upward motion going back and forth, keeping that butt up off of that mat. Keep that butt up off of that mat. All right, up and back down. Up and back down. Good. Kicking that leg up nice and high. Tightening up those abs and tightening up those hamstrings. Good. Keep that butt up as high as you can. Keep that butt up as high as you can. Alternating right and left. We're going into those W's in 3, 2, and 1. All right. Up onto those knees and working those arms. Up onto those knees and we're working those arms. All right. Bringing those arms up and back down. Rotating all the way through. 90 degrees at the elbows, 90 degrees at the armpits, and we're just rotating all the way through. Rotating all the way through, keeping those shoulder blades pulled back. Keep those shoulder blades squeezed back and together, all right? Tightening up those abs. Keep that chin tucked into the chest. Exhale as you go up. Inhale as you let those arms come down, all right? Control that motion. Not about speed on this one, it's about control. Not about speed, it's about control, just raising those arms up. Feel those muscles contracting in the back of those shoulders and those upper arms as you rotate that arm all the way through. Good, working out those shoulders, working out those shoulders. Good, 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 all right? And we're gonna go back into those hip bridges for one more time in 3, 2, and 1. All right, laying back down on our mat. All right, last one right here. Last one right here. All right, keeping those legs up and back down, tightening up those abs and squeezing those hamstrings as that leg comes up into the air. Squeezing one hamstring, that opposing hamstring, as that leg comes up, pushing through that heel, keeping that butt up as high as you can. Keeping that butt up as high as you can, alternating right leg and left leg. Good, almost there. Almost there. Let's finish this one out. All right, and 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right. Nice job here. Nice job. All right. Let's cool it down on our mats. Let's cool it down on our mats. We're going to start out stretching out our hamstrings, just reaching all the way down to our toes. Reaching all the way down to our toes. If you can't reach your toes, just hold on to your legs here. All right. Just wrap your hands around your shins or your ankles as far down as you can go. Tucking that chin into the chest and just pulling yourself down, trying to get deeper into that stretch each time you exhale. All right. Each time you exhale, pulling yourself down a little bit deeper into that stretch. Stretching out those hamstrings. Definitely burn up those hamstrings a little bit on those hip bridges, all right, as we're lifting those legs up and engaging the backside of those legs. Good. All right, hold on to this stretch. Just stretching out those hammies, stretching out the back of those upper legs. Maybe feel this one a little bit in the lower back as well. Tucking that chin in to the chest and just holding that one out. Just tucking that chin into the chest and holding this one out, sinking deeper into it as you exhale. Good, all right, and we're going to come up out of that one and lay it down on our backs. We're just going to pull our knee to our chest, pulling our right knee to our chest. All right, stretching out those hips, stretching out those glutes, pulling that knee in as close as we can get it. Pulling that knee in as close as we can get it. Good, all right, and hold on to that. And now we're just going to twist that right knee over to the left side. Twisting that right knee over to that left side. All right, my left hand is on the outside of my knee, applying pressure, pushing it down towards the ground. Again, stretching that lower back. All right, trying to keep both shoulders on the ground. Trying to keep both shoulders on the ground here. All right, so we're getting that full stretch in that lower back, in that torso. All right, good. And you're just trying to push that knee closer to the ground. Each time you exhale, trying to sink down a little bit deeper into that stretch. Each time you exhale, trying to sink a little bit deeper into that stretch, pushing down on that right knee. Good, good, good. All right, nice. And then we're going to come up out of that one, and then pulling that left knee to the chest. Pulling that left knee to the chest all the way through. All right, hugging that left knee nice and close. Pull that left knee to the chest here. All right, stretching out those hips, stretching out those glutes. Pulling it nice and close, hugging it as close to that chest as you can. Holding on to that nice and tight there. Good, all right. And then we're just going to twist over to that right side now. Twisting over to that right side. Right hand is over that left knee. And then we're just twisting over to that right side, applying pressure on that outside part of that knee with that right hand and just pushing down that knee towards the floor. All right, each time you exhale, trying to get that knee a little bit closer to the ground. Good, good, nice. Hold on to that. Trying to keep those shoulders, trying to keep both shoulders on the mat here. All right, just trying to keep them both on the mat so you get that full stretch in that lower back, in that torso. Just pushing that knee closer and closer to that ground. Just pushing that knee closer and closer to that ground. Good, good, good. All right, and coming up out of that one, good. All right, release that. And then we're just going to cross our leg over the other. So I'm going to cross my right leg over my left leg here. All right, and then just scoot my butt in towards my heel and just trying to get that chest as close to the knees and as close to the legs as you can. Should feel a stretch on the outside of the hips on this one. Should feel a stretch on the outside of the hips. All right, on that right side, I got my right leg crossed over my left leg. And I'm feeling that one on my right side as I stretch that one out. If this one's uncomfortable for anybody, you can do this one on your back as well. Just pulling those legs in towards that chest. All right, you can do this one on your back as well. Just pulling those legs in towards that chest. Still getting that stretch in, but maybe not as much pressure into those shoulders or those wrists if that's bothering anybody there. All right, and holding on to this for just a little bit longer. Each time you exhale, trying to push that body in towards those legs a little bit more, trying to push that torso in as close to those legs as you can. Good, all right, and we'll switch over to the other side. Switching over to the other side, crossing the left leg over the right leg this time, all right, and then getting that chest up towards those legs, getting that chest up towards those legs, all right, getting that body as close to those legs as you can, getting that torso as close to those legs. Each time you exhale, getting a little bit closer. Each time you exhale, getting a little bit closer into those legs, stretching out that left side this time, all right, feeling that on the left side, that left leg, that left hip. All right, got those external rotators, getting that full stretch in there. And again, each time you exhale, trying to get a little bit closer with that torso. Each time you exhale, trying to get a little bit closer with that torso. Pushing that body closer and closer to those legs, getting that stretch all the way into that left side. Good, all right, and then we'll come up out of that one. Nice, all right. Great job today, well done, all right. Nice way to ease our way into the week, all right. That's a little casual workout there. That Monday Funday grind.